Taurus, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and just see what is happening in your world. Your strength. Ooh, okay. So it's the top card. What else do you need to know? What else is influencing this? And your potential outcome? Okay. So looking here, bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. Okay, so this doesn't surprise me at all. And I'll tell you why when I get to your strength, because the card that came out there is the Lovers. So I guess I'm telling you now. Anyway, Knight of Cups, bottom of the deck. So this feels a lot like you're ready. Whatever is happening right now, you've definitely been closing out a chapter. It feels like you've made a lot of progress. It feels like you really are ready for whatever comes next. What I can see here is the actual closing of the chapter. So you're sitting in this energy, Five of Swords. It's being influenced by the world. So this indicates to me that conflict is coming to an end. And what you're working on right now is really kind of picking up the pieces, moving forward here. There's something about this is behind you. So it's this kind of process, move on kind of energy that you're sitting in. The universe wants you to focus on the star. So the star is healing, but it's also about going after exactly what you want here. So whatever your dreams are, your wishes, all of it, the star card is all about having that granted. And so what you're doing right now is healing yourself so that you can be very clear on exactly what it is that you want so that you go after it with that clear mind. If you go into it with like an unhealed state of mind or anything like that, you're not necessarily going to draw in exactly what you're looking for. It's going to be in your best interest to really heal yourself inside before you go after what you want. Looking at the past here, so we do have the Five of Pentacles. This is the ending. There was something here that you left behind. It does look like it's this conflict. It feels like it's another person. Might have been the end of some sort of relationship here. It feels like it was very tumultuous. There was a lot of back and forth. Hot one minute, cold the next. Whatever it was not the right fit for you, and that's putting it mildly. It feels a lot like it was like a toxic type of relationship, and it didn't start out that way, but it definitely ended that way, where it was just something that really wasn't healthy for you to pursue. Your strength here is the Lovers. So love this card. It's the card of choice. And so it is about what is it that you want to go after? What choices do you have available to you? And when it comes to making those choices, you're going to come at it from a very mature, very, getting like a divine intervention, some sort of enlightened state of mind. There's something happening here with your healing energy that is going to open you up to a lot of possibilities. It's going to help you make the right choices here. There's something about this Lover's energy. It feels like an elevated type of love, but it's more that you've raised your own vibration. And so you're going to call in things and people that are on that wavelength. You're done with all those people that just brought you down. Like they really brought you down. You're done with that. In your near future, I do see the Ace of Pentacles, and this is about you. So really, I mean, an offer of love, this is what you're getting ready for. You might even be in the process of doing that. Maybe you met somebody here recently. Ace of Pentacles indicates to me that you're ready to put yourself out there. You're really ready to make some sort of offer of some sort of commitment. Whether it's you or the other person saying, hey, let's give this a shot. Let's see where this can go. One of you, at least one of you, is going to make this offer. When I look at the external influences here, as soon as I picked up both these cards, the word I got was throne. So we'll talk about that in a second here, but this is really how the universe is shaping this situation. So with Justice and the King of Wands, tells me a lot here. It tells me everything that you're doing is really meant to balance yourself out. There were actions that you took here to really kind of put yourself on a better path, pursue the things that you're interested in doing. Justice, head and heart alignment here, a lot of clarity, knowing what's right for you, not holding on to the things that aren't right for you anymore. that kind of energy. But that throne energy is that elevation. It's that raising your vibration kind of energy that I'm picking up on. Sitting in your hopes or fears position is the King of Cups. So you're coming across as king energy, male or female, it's just the energy of the card. This King of Cups is emotionally mature. So it's not even just about the actions that you're taking. What you really want is something that's emotionally fulfilling. It feels like this person in the past, at one point you saw this person this way, but then something happened here and it was like almost like a lot of false starts. You were almost there and then there was a pullback, and then you were almost there and then there was a pullback. So there was something where emotionally, maybe in the past you were ready to commit to somebody here, but then something kept happening and you were like, oh, I don't know if I like that about this person. I'm not sure I can be with somebody who is like that in some sort of way. And so whatever happened with the person, whether they treated other people or mistreated other people, because I'm definitely getting a sense that they didn't treat everyone that well in their life. Maybe they because you can tell a lot about a person, about how they treat other people and what other relationships they have in their life. Do they easily walk away from people? That might have been a red flag that you saw. When I look at the potential outcome here, this is really positive. So these two cards both came out. So we have the Eight of Pentacles and we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a movement card. The Eight of Pentacles is you being a master at your craft. This indicates to me that you've learned all the lessons here in the past. You have incorporated those lessons and it's really helping you move forward. It's also giving you that sense of maturity that I'm picking up on, where you're not coming at it from a naive place. You're not thinking, thinking is probably not the right word. You're not going through and repeating patterns here because there's something that you know you need to do differently. There's something about this where if you just keep doing things the way that you've always done them, you're going to get the same results that you've always received. And so there's something here that you know you need to change. That's where that Eight of Pentacles is coming into play. But with that Six of Swords energy, it's like, okay, I'm ready to move on. I've learned those lessons. Now what do I do? Now let me kind of go on a better path here. So let's get some additional details. Tell me about the Five of Swords with the World here. Hermit. Yeah. Hermit is also a card of healing. It's a lot of internal reflection. We are now in Virgo season, so this is the card of Virgo. But this is more about you kind of going inside, doing the healing, inner work that you need to do so that you can put the past behind you and move forward. You're actively doing it. It feels like this is something that you know you need to do, and it's something that you've been doing because it's necessary in order for you to move on. With the Star, I'm getting the Devil. Yeah, this is the unhealthy past. So, I mean, at its worst, that Devil energy is very restrictive, very limiting. It's unhealthy, toxic behaviors, patterns that would repeat. You're healing from this type of energy. You're not going to allow yourself to enter into a relationship or stay in a relationship where you see the kind of red flags that you've seen in your past. You're not looking to compromise some of those emotionally, can't find the right words. An emotional commitment, an emotional, like the depth of your emotions with another person. You're really looking for somebody who's on your level, and you're not going to settle for less. So if it's like the person in the past where it was a lot of almost there, I could almost, really see myself with this person. And then you're so close to that really deep emotional connection, and then the person pulls back. It feels like you're done with that kind of cycle. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles here for Taurus. Ace of Pentacles. So showing up in the past too. You knew that in order to move on with your life, in order to start this next chapter, you had to leave this person behind. You had to leave the relationship behind. The relationship itself might have ended a while ago, but this was about you leaving it out in the cold. And so there was some sort of step here that you took in the past to really close the chapter with that person. With the Lovers, I'm getting Judgment. So the choice is yours, and you are going to make really solid choices here. When it comes to what you're looking for, you want that elevated love. You want that soulmate type of connection, that really deep emotional connection, and you're not going to settle for less. That's exactly what I'm getting with this Judgment and the Lovers. With the Ace of Pentacles, I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune. Positive good luck, positive turn of events. Things are definitely moving in your favor. Tell me about the King of Wands. Four of Wands. You might be drawing in a fire sign. Don't have to be. You might be. I think more you're getting yourself ready for this type of relationship because it does look like you want an elevated type of love. I am seeing the Ace of Pentacles show up twice, Knight of Cups, Lover's energy, and now with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is the marriage ceremony in tarot, and so it feels a lot like the actions that you're taking right now are to put you on a path to get this, to have this type of relationship with another person. With Justice, I'm getting the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Leaving this person out in the cold, really leaving that relationship behind you is what is helping to balance you out. It's helping you keep that head and heart alignment, that equilibrium that you've been looking for. With the King of Cups, I'm getting the Nine of Cups. You do want emotional fulfillment. There's a lot of things that you can accomplish. I'm getting the sense of you have so much going for you in your life. You've done so many things. You know when you need to work on yourself and you do the work. You don't shy away from it. You take all of those necessary steps, and it feels like you are really ready for a deep emotional connection, something that is emotionally fulfilling. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. King of Wands. Yeah, you're right. Either these are the actions that you're taking where you've done so much work on yourself and you feel like you're just ready, you're just taking those steps to move forward, or you really are drawing in a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And maybe it's not one of those signs specifically, but this would be somebody who's a go-getter, somebody who matches your vibration, has similar interests as you, somebody who is not afraid to take the next step. So Taurus, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.